So, our movement meditation for this practice is going to be standing, and we're going to be a little bit more active. So, not all movement meditations need to be super slow, because what we're doing is increasing our awareness, our sensory awareness. So we can also do that in a quicker way as well. So our first quicker practice is going to be a little bouncing. So I'm going to ask you to soften your joints a lot and see if you can allow the feet to feel soft. It's like they're breathing into the ground. So I want you to allow them to have some freedom and some movement rather than feeling like they're just glued to the floor. So I'm rolling my feet a little bit and seeing if I can get a little shaking into my lower legs. Now, in order to do this, we have to get a little silly because we have to try to let things release. And then I'm gonna let that shaking move up my legs to my knees, nice, soft, easy knees. And then that's gonna move up to the thighs. So we have these big muscles on the legs. So it's like, can we get them so released that they actually feel like they're gonna jiggle off the bone a little bit? And then moving up to our pelvis, and let's let it release so it's gonna feel a little buoyant. And then moving on up that torso, letting that back get a nice jiggle. You can let your shoulders move, and then moving all the way up to the shoulders. And this area might be a little bit easier to jiggle because we just don't have these big joints. So there's a little bit more mobility. You can shake them out. And then moving up to the neck, and the head. And then all the way out to the arms and the elbows. So we are like that scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz. No bones. And we're just shaking. And what this might start to expose to you are places in your body that you have a lot of holding because it's hard to shake them. So go ahead and spend a little time in some of those areas. It's okay if you lose shaking in other places while you focus on shaking out the places that might feel like they're doing a little holding. And feel free to play with your movement a little bit. I'm noticing my low back doesn't want to really release. So I'm just letting everything go a little bit more. A little bit more shake. And are you ready? We're going to take a pause right here. Whoa. And I want you to just be with this sensation. And let's jiggle one more time. And we can just get the whole thing jiggling. And again, if you notice you've got one part, maybe we add a little shake. So this is just this bouncing and jiggling. Can make some sound. And are you ready? We're gonna move into that stillness. It's wild, right? This is such proof that we are so much more fluid than we are structure. Feeling all of this vibration. So there's all of this movement that's continuing to happen inside of us, even though we've stopped our external movement. And it's very freeing and it is very organizing. And it's kind of fun.